What it do? What it do? Bloodstone the Street Preacher getting at you, you know what I'm saying, this evening. Get your mind right. Episode number 11, you know what I'm saying? Wait for my real ones to tap in. It's going down, not now, but right now. You know what I'm saying? So all my real ones tap in, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Do what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Get your mind right, you know what I'm saying? Episode 11 with Bloodstone the Street Preacher, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Hope everybody's doing all well this evening, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make it do what it does. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling what I'm spilling, go ahead and tap that little cash app right there, you know what I'm saying? Check me out on, you check me out on YouTube. It's going down. It's going down, not now, but right now. Bloodstone the Street Preacher, episode 11. Get your mind right. You got to get your mind right, you know what I'm saying? Talking about topics that affect us all, but from a G perspective. Why we getting our mind right? You know what I'm saying? This situation is brought to you by none other than me, you know what I'm saying? Bloodstone the Street Preacher, the revolutionary, aka the underhound. It ain't going down now, but right now, you know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. Keep your eyes tight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. A lot going on right now in the world. All kinds of things that are like a trip. But in a way, a lot of times, man, you know, karma's a motherfucker, man. We'll get into that a little later. You know what I'm saying? But always remember, nobody is exempt to the dark room. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's exempt to the dark room, homie. You know what I'm saying? What you do in the dark will come to light. Sooner or later, man, you got to pay the consequences. You know what I'm saying? But man, one of the topics that's tripped me out, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly where it is, but I think it's somewhere down south, man. There was a little altercation between a young little 15-year-old black girl, and if I'm not mistaken, the other participant was either a 15-year-old or a 17-year-old white girl. And they had a little altercation, you know what I'm saying? And in the altercation, a lot of people probably know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You see the 15-year-old young lady grab the other girl and in the heat of a street battle. Also, if you see one of the other girl's friends come from behind and try to punch her in the head, But as they're combating, uh, the young black girl gets the best of the other girl. It gets on top of her and slams her head to the cement twice, basically putting her out. I'm not condoning no violence. I'm not cheering for nobody or nothing like that. So I don't think that's one of these situations, because it's not. It's a dose of reality, man. And you got to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? For one, that shows how aggressive our youth is right now, man. They're aggressive, man. But also in the same sentence, this young lady had the right to defend herself. And when you're battling in the streets, those who come from the streets know ain't no rules in street fighting, man. Especially when it's hand-to-hand combat. Wasn't no weapons involved or nothing like that. I mean, in street combat, I've done some things that I'm not too proud of, but it's combat, man. There's no rules in street combat. If you participate in that, I'm not a person that's out there just participating and fighting and all that. But growing up, we've all had our little altercations. And, we have to do what we have to do to win, homie. That's what it's about. It ain't about win or lose. It's about giving the cat a fair one. Because, like I tell my kids, win or lose, if you give a cat a fair one, they'll always remember. And next time the situation comes, he'll know how much trouble you gave him when it came to that last fight you had. And they'll think twice about it. But anyways, the young lady smashed the other young lady's head on the cement, man, and basically did a lot of brain damage to her. The last thing I heard, she was fighting for her life. I don't know if she's expired, but she was fighting for her life. You know what I'm saying? Lord, bless her and her family. But they put the little black girl in jail. And I'm gonna just keep it 1 million. If I feel like if the shoe was on the other foot, they'd have started bringing up all the bad stuff the little girl did, the little black girl did. And, when she was this age, she got caught stealing out of the store and all this, and where she live at, and trying to paint a fucked up picture for her, man, to make it look like it's justified, man, like she deserved it. I'm not saying anybody deserved it, man, because nobody deserved that. I mean, the little lady, either she passed away or her life is gonna be very, very rough for the rest of her life. I mean, both lives changed. I'm not condoning no violence or nothing like that. But she did rush the little girl, man, and the little girl do have the right to defend herself. That's all I can say, man. But I just look at it like this, man. It's a two-way street. I mean, with the little white girl, would she have been in jail if the situation was different? Would she have went to jail? I mean, let's keep it real. They'd have probably brought up everything up under the sun. Like I said, where the little girl live at, and she was this, and she lives in that neighborhood with all this, and then motherfuckers selling dope and smoking dope. And I'm not even saying she come from that. She might not even come from that. But it seemed like when the shoe was on the other foot, man, they try to paint pictures and shit like that. From what I heard, the other little young lady, you know what I'm saying? She was kind of active out there doing those muchos, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get all into her business like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially when she's in the predicament she's in. But I heard she wasn't doing, she was out there doing her thing. That doesn't justify what happened to her, man. I mean, that don't mean nobody should get hurt like that, man. I'm not saying that it was all good and You know, she deserved it, but you know, I mean, both lives changed that day, man. Everybody's families changed that day. Like I said, if the young lady didn't pass away, she gonna be have to deal with, you know, probably medical issues for the rest of her life. And the young lady who did it, she's gonna always have to wear that, man. It's gonna, you know, cause that this social media, man, is a motherfucker. It's gonna be around. It's gonna trail her for the rest of her life. You know, no telling what opportunities that can stop for her, man. She could be a grown woman, man, and they'll bring that up, and that'll stop her from advancing to some kind of job or something like that, because they'll be feeling like she can't, uh, you know, she can control her temper or something like that, or if she ever, you know, either way, man, you know, some cats use that shit against you no matter how long, man. So, you know, Lord bless both of those families, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, both the families changed, man. So, you know, we're gonna put it in God's hands and just, you know, keep it pushing, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord bless both of them families. On another note, man, another thing, man, I was tripping off of, homie, is that how once again I support everybody trying to come over here and live a better life the right way if you go through the proper channels and do what you got to do, man. You know, America is supposedly supposed to be the land of opportunity. And if you want to make your life better, a lot of people come here to do that. Supposedly that's the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess for a lot of us, a lot of them people coming from different countries, man, it's way, way better. I'm not complaining, but it's way, way better than what they were living in. Even the homeless situation is way better than what they were living in. You know what I'm saying? So you can only imagine where they're coming from. But I'm hearing now, man, they finding ways to make it around the squatter laws, the squatting laws, homie. So in other words, say you own a property, homie, you own a house. I'm gonna say house because you know what I mean. It's more you can understand more if it's a house. Say you own a house, homie, and you know it's empty. You had somebody in it and they moved out or whatever the situation may be. You go check it every now and then or whatever. Whoopty blam. Well, you hearing that some homeless cats been living over there, like some immigrants or something like that, whatever, man. You know, I'm not gonna call them immigrants. I'm just calling people looking for better life. You know what I'm saying? So people over there looking for a better life have now occupied your establishment. Somehow they can fandangle away to where they can just stay there for free and not get put out, man. And it's your shit. Now that's something I do not understand, homie. You trying to tell me you don't pay your rent on time and everything and miss months or whatever, and they come and bring the sheriff and everything, lock up your door, put a padlock on your door, the whole thing, put your shit out on the front lawn and all that, homie. You trying to tell me some cats from a whole different part of the world could just go and move in your shit and stay there and not move and not break no bread? Tell you one thing. And I'm not trying to condone no violence or nothing like that. Like I said, I don't do that. But pretty soon, if you ain't heard none already, you gonna hear about some immigrants getting beat up and getting clapped Some cats ain't gonna be going for that, man. You gonna just be moving in on my house and just living up in there for free, and I'm trying to sell it, or I'm trying to rent it out. You just living up in there for free. Don't matter if the water's running or not. And if it ain't running, you out there shitting in the yard and doing all kinds of shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't no running water, homie. So how you gonna wash your ass and all that, homie? You know what I'm saying? You out there just making making the value of the property go down, homie. And then when I do gotta fight you and get you up out of there, I gotta put some more money in it to fix all the shit you fucked up, homie. From the shit I already fixed. That's cold-blooded, homie. Whoever made that law was definitely off some go fast, and they was drunk or something like that, homie, or got some, I don't know, they got some kind of ties to the situation, man. Like I said, I have no problem with people coming out here trying to better their life the right way, go through the proper channels, because there's a lot of cats out here trying to do that, and it's on the wait list. They coming over here, man. They just let them up in there, give them all the benefits and everything, homie. Pushing two slaves, homie. I couldn't get a benefit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping, homie. I get it on my own. It is what it is. It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Even with all the stressing, every day's still a blessing. Always remember that. Remember to get your mind right. Get your eyes tight. If you're feeling what I'm spilling, go on and hit that. Oops, damn, I'm hard right now. Go on and hit that Cash App. You know what I'm saying? And besides hitting that Cash App, man, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Hit the little bell right there for the notifications. But don't forget to subscribe, homie. But once again, if you're feeling what I'm spilling, go on and hit that little Cash App, homie. You know what I'm saying? Contribute to the journey, to the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Because we all trying to get it, homie. We all trying to get it, man. Follow me on all digital platforms, Spotify, iTunes. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Bloodstone the Street Preacher. You know what I'm saying? The Rapolutionary, aka the Underhound. It ain't going down now, but right now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. Episode 11, man. I took a little week off. You know what I'm saying? Gather some more little information. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I had to take a little break, little mental break. But I'm back at it. I stay working. The grind don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Blowing on this fruit. I gotta stay fruited. I gotta stay fruited. I gotta stay fruited, homie. You know what it is. Staying fruited. Stay with it. Stay with it. But yeah, man. On another current event that is going down, prayers to all the families. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days ago, man, in Baltimore, a whole bridge collapsed. You know what I'm saying? I saw the footage of that, man. The whole bridge just came down, homie. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? A boat hit it. A boat hit it, and the whole bridge went down, man. A couple of people were found alive. I think some construction workers, but a lot of cats were found dead, and they hadn't found none, period. I mean, it's cold-blooded, man. The whole bridge fell, man. Shout out to the city of Baltimore, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord bless all the families out there, man. They lost some loved ones, man. Man, it was crazy. But they also saying, man, that the boat might have been cyber hacked because right before impact, it lost all the power. Now, in situations like that, nobody really wants to say I was the one that did it or I'm the one that messed up. I'm not saying nobody messed up, they might be telling the truth. But in situations like that, man, where a lot of lives were lost and everything, nobody really wants to be the person to wear that. So I look at it like this. In situations like that, it's 50-50. 50% chance they telling the truth, and that happens because we know we're living in this world, and the United States got a lot of enemies, man. And they just trying to find any way to, to make chaos. You know what I'm saying? To kill innocent lives because the United States be bullying people, homie. They be bullying people. They've been bullying people for years, homie. And people gonna take it only for so long, homie. And when they find ways to get back at you, they're gonna get back at you, homie. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been that way, or somebody just messed up, homie. However way it happened, man, it was very tragic. And like I said, shout out to them families out there. Lord bless all them families. Lord be with all them families out there in Baltimore, man. Cold situation. You never know, man. You never know. You never know. You never know. Some of them people were coming from work, going to work, just, working, just living life, man, just trying, and it was their time. So, rest in paradise to everybody who lost their life in that situation, man. It's cold blooded. You never know when it's your time to go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live your life to the fullest. Try to be the best to be the best person you can be, male or female, not because you want anything, but because it's the way you're supposed to be. It's the right thing to do. So, make sure you do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell my kids that all the time, homie. Be a good man, be a good woman. Not because you want anything in return, because that's the way you're supposed to live your life. You know what I'm saying? You get far in life being a good man or a good woman. That means like you pay your bills, you handle your business. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your family. That's what a good man, a good woman does. But you'll get even further being a good person. When you're a good person, it comes from the inside, man. You know what I'm saying? A person always gonna remember how you treated them, man. No matter how you look, what you do. A person always remember how you treat them, whether it be a good, you treated them good or you treated them bad. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. When a person bring your name up, or if you see a person you ain't seen in a long time, you're gonna remember the last encounter you had with that person, man. So always make sure, man, it's a good encounter, and do it from the heart. Do it from the heart because that's what it's about. Stay focused and do the right thing. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. Get your eyes tight. Once again, if you're feeling what I'm spilling, hit that cash app, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell for notifications. Man, I'm just trying to do my thing, homie. Get my mind right. You know me, rapping, acting. I'm trying to make it happen, homie. It is what it is. Ain't no age on talent, and time waits for no man or no woman, man. So, live your life to the fullest. Keep chasing your dreams, homie. Never quit, never fold. You know what it is? Never compromise yourself. Do the right thing. Speaking of doing the right thing, it looks like old P. Diddy allegedly been caught doing the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's a cold situation, cold-blooded situation. They raided all his houses. You know why? Because what you do in the dark come to the light. Like I was saying once before, nobody is exempt from the dark room. Always remember that. You might think you're getting away, but you ain't getting away. I don't care if it's the next day, the next week, the next month, or the next year. When you do wrong, that karma gonna catch up on you, homie. It's gonna catch up on you, homie. That's why you gotta be righteous. Look at all the stuff this cat done did to people, homie. Besides all the devilism he been doing, they allegedly, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say he was doing it. I'm wrong for that. What they said allegedly he was doing, you know what I'm saying, with these youngsters in the music and just youngsters, period. Some of your favorite youngsters that are grown up now. It's cold-blooded, man, you know. He took and used up everybody's royalties, homie. Didn't want to give back nobody their royalties. When they start dwindling as far as the payment being issued from the royalties and from the publishing, he tried to give it back then. It's like if somebody gave you a car and the gas tank was full, they used it all up and they returned it to you when it was empty. I mean, in the height of it, when they could have been living good, because some of them passed away, broke, or in debt, or whatever, or had the, or got very little or nothing. You know what I'm saying? In the end, he tried to return everything, but he gave it back or offered to give it back when he knew it wasn't no more value in it, which was cold-blooded. And you know, at one point, all his life, all his whole little music career, he's screaming B.I.G., notorious B.I.G. I mean, B.I.G. And I remember he wouldn't even let his kids come to the movie premiere for free. Biggie's daughter, I heard, had to get on the radio station and talk all crazy to him in order for him to give up 2 tickets or a couple of tickets or whatever, homie. That's foul, G. The man that helped you get started, homie, you treat his kids like that, and no telling what else is going on, homie. You know what I'm saying? Or what has happened. But I know one thing was going down at karma, homie. Karma's a motherfucker. It's a dish served cold. You serve what you deserve, homie. You know what I'm saying? I heard recently they caught one of his homies, man, with some Yola and all kinds of stuff, homie, some foul shit. And I guess this cat got ties to him, homie. Then I heard they was transferring liquid gold fast. He had his broads transferring liquid gold fast People know I'm talking about. Go Fast, the up all nighter, the radio fixer. You know what it is. The stuff that make you ride around at 3 o'clock in the morning with a Buick Skylark with all the windows down with no t-shirt on, sweating, listening to Quiet Riot. You know what I'm talking about. Got cats riding around 2 o'clock in the morning on a 10 speed with beach cruiser handlebars with a hat on with a light on the front of it, fixing radios. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, homie. So you know, hey man, in the cold situation, all this happened on March 25th. I think it was March 25th. Let me see. Yep, March 25th. January, February, March, yep. And that was 27 years to the day when Biggie released his last album, homie. March 25th, 1997. Life After Death, homie. That's crazy, homie. All this happened 27 years after Biggie released his last album. It's a trip, G, and right before Easter. You know what I'm saying? All this is going down right before Easter. Remember, homies, all you talk about, I'm God, I'm brother God, I'm love, I'm God, and I'm God this and all this, and making so you can go me now when he's on there dressed like he's on the cross and all that shit, homie, mocking the Lord. The Lord's like, okay, I'm gonna show you run this, homie. You think you're getting away? Nah, homie, we finna bring it all to light. We're gonna bring it all to light. And I was tripping out, homie. If you watch that club Shay Shay with shout out to Club Shay Shay with Cat Williams. Cat Williams even said it on there, man. He was like, yeah, everybody finna start coming to roost. All these Diddies and all these TD, GG, Jakes on it. So he said all that, man. He know, man. The Lord is coming, homie. Y'all think y'all got away. It ain't going down like that. There's gonna be some more cats out there. Y'all gonna be shocked. Watch. Gonna be some cats. Gonna be like, man, you kind of figure, but man, yeah, it's really gonna be shown, homie. I mean, look how they did this dude's house, homie. They came, they hit all three of his spots, like they said, like he was El Chapo or somebody like that. They hit him simultaneously. All three of the spots, two or three of the spots, you know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised pretty soon you see him in jail, homie. Because it's coming. It's coming, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay away from that negativity, man. You at these little functions, you see cats doing different foul shit, you know what I'm saying? Smoking pot with Bristol in it, and, putting shit all up in the drink and all that. It's time to go. Because anything happening there, you are now a witness and you will be called to court. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone, homie. That's why I don't do the after parties and the all this and the backstages and all. I don't do none of that, homie. I handle my business and I go to the pad, homie, and go evaluate and see how I can be better and go through the show in my mind. You know what I'm saying? See what I, try to remember the things I can do better. You know what I'm saying? And get fruited. You know what I'm saying? So, I can do all that at the pad. I don't care about all the extracurricular activities, homie. Extracurricular activities get you put in situations that this nigga's in, homie. So, and plus karma, homie. So, always remember, homie, karma. It's cold-blooded, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. Get your mind right. Marinate on that, homie. You know what I'm saying? And before I get on up out of here, I just want to give a shout out, man, you know what I'm saying, to everybody out there who voted for me for the San Diego Music Awards. Best hip hop song, hard on the internet, you know what I'm saying? And I also want to give a shout out to everybody out there that was nominated, homie. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, it's a positive situation. I've been blessed to be nominated numerous times. You know what I'm saying? I always look at it like this: win or lose, it's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying, for exposure in different realms and different crowds that I usually don't mix with. But shout out to everybody out there nominated, man. Rappers, the bands, all that, solo artists, whatever, man. Lifetime Achievement Award winners, the whole thing, man. Shout out to San Diego Music Awards, man, for hosting this situation, man. And you know, the journey continues, man. And like I said, man, if you're feeling like what I'm spilling, go and hit that Cash App, man, and make it do what it do. But before I get up out of here, I just want to let y'all know that Wednesdays, 6 p.m. is the time. San Diego, California is the location. So please subscribe and tap the bell so you can get all of the notifications. You know what I'm saying? This is Bloodstone, the Street Preacher, getting at you once again. Get your mind right. Get your eyes tight. Every Wednesday, 6 p.m., man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out on all digital platforms. Follow me on IG. You know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go and get up out of here. Let you do your thing. But for those who don't know, I am Bloodstone, the Street Preacher, the Rapolutionary, a.k.a. the Underhound. Be Up Records, Self-Made Entertainment, independent rhyming, independent grinding, but always 619 it. Get your mind right. Yes, sir.